Alright, so I just wanted to give you a quick overview of where the nerves refer in your abdomen area, just to kind of give you a visual, because you know what you're feeling, and sometimes it's easier to kind of see a pattern or connect it when you see all the anatomy in general. So this is all of the muscle layers. Anytime you see little yellow guys, those are all nerves. You actually have another layer. This is all the muscles. When we start taking them off, though, okay, so there's that big band of fascia that you're aware of. And there's still these little nerves that innervate the front, so you can feel all that. That's more going to be the skin. Like if your skin ever feels sensitive on the front, not necessarily like a muscle sore, but like the skin. Okay? So then if we come over and we take off another layer, there's your rectus abdominis, okay? Under here you start to get a little glimpse of your transverse abdominis. Notice all these nerves that are still running around here. Let's click on this guy. Alright, so these all actually stem from your thoracic spine. So like this comes from T10 area. And what it does is it is actually a little bit of the muscles in your ribcage area, and then in your abdominal muscles. So it also works with sensory from the skin. So that's kind of where I'm starting to think maybe you're getting some kind of referred things coming around from the spine. We'll flip this over to the back side so you can see. So it does come down in here to like 10th through 12th rib. And then we'll solo this out so you can see where it really is coming from. Alright, so it is coming out of basically your 10th thoracic vertebra area, goes around the rib cage, comes around to the abdomen, okay? Just looking at it at different angles. Alright, so now if we take off another layer, and meanwhile, when you're looking at those, just know that they stem out of these same areas also, and your transverse abdominis wraps right here to your low back. So if we take off another layer, we're down to just transverse abdominis, which is a lot of fascia in the middle, but there's a lot of muscle over there too. Okay, then we take this off, and we're seeing just the nerves. Then you can really see how high up your psoas goes. So that is attaching all the way up to like T12, the very bottom of your thoracic spine. So it starts here, okay? And then you've got, that's psoas minor. Psoas major goes same place though. Way up here and attaches over here on the side front of your spine. So when that thing goes into spasm or is not supporting you the right way, this connects your upper half to your lower half. And it can pull that lordotic curve forward even more when it's in spasm. And then QL is really deep, so you see how many layers we had to get to go there. Let's pull up your obliques real quick. Alright. Internal oblique. Okay, sorry, I kind of skipped through that one. So if you're seeing a pattern here, so internal wraps horizontally, and then so does your transverse abdominis down there. But you got a lot of options as far as what's going on there, so I just wanted to give you a visual. And then back here on the back side where you feel a lot of junk, these guys, the superior gluteal nerves that I was telling you about, there are superior gluteal and cluneal, so you don't have to remember any of that. But they can cause one-sided low back pain, okay? You've also got, let me click on it, your medial cluneal, and then you've got up here. You've got tons. So when you're feeling odd sensations and you're like, I just don't understand, just know that you have a big, huge network of nerves in here. We'll just quickly look through a couple layers again. So your gluteal nerve, this is the one I was talking about. it comes through this notch. You see where your piriformis is here? Your sciatic splits right through the middle, okay? Which might make this notch smaller, because if we even take off that layer, you see how there's this hole, and your nerve goes through that hole, and it has to share space with your piriformis. So if your sciatic nerve being in there gets it irritated, gets it bigger, it can push on these nerves, and these nerves innervate glute med, glute min. So they do a whole lot, and you could be pinching on them. This is the inferior one. This goes to your glute max. So you can just kind of see that there's not a whole lot of space. If things are getting irritable in there, and they go and pinch on a nerve, that whole feeling like your butt is turned off. That can be a thing. But also just take note of all these nerves that come out of fascia and tendon attachments. So everything is innervated. It all is connected. Just wanted to give you a good view of that.